Tutankhamun reversed the radicalism of his father, reinstating traditional religious beliefs in Egypt. His father, Akhenaten, considered the god Aten to be the Egyptian pantheon's most important deity and encouraged his worship above all others. Tutankhamun is thought to have reversed these unpopular religious changes, restoring the god Amen to his former glory.
The Egyptian hieroglyphic script was one of the writing systems used by the ancient Egyptians to represent their language. Because of their pictorial elegance, Herodotus and other important Greeks believed the Egyptian hieroglyphics were something sacred, so they referred to them as holy writings. Thus, the word hieroglyphic comes from the Greek hiero, holy, and glypho, writing. In the ancient Egyptian language, hieroglyphics were called meneter, the gods' words, as it was believed the writing was an invention of the gods. The script was composed of three basic types of signs: logograms, representing words; phonograms, representing sounds; and diminutives placed at the end of the word to help clarify its meaning. As a result, the number of signs used by the Egyptians was much higher compared to the alphabetic system, with over 1,000 different hieroglyphics in use initially, and later reduced to about 750 during the Middle Kingdom. Hieroglyphics were deciphered using the Rosetta Stone, with its triple text of hieroglyphic, Demotic, and Greek. Egyptian hieroglyphics are read either in columns from top to bottom or in rows from the right or from the left.
The Ankh is one of the most recognizable symbols from ancient Egypt, known as the Key of Life and the Cross of Life. Dating from the early dynastic period, it is a cross with a loop at the top, sometimes ornamented with symbols or decorative flourishes, but most often simply plain gold. The symbol is an Egyptian hieroglyph for life or breath of life, as the Egyptians believed that one's earthly journey was only part of eternal life. Horus was an ancient Egyptian sky god whose eyes were said to be the sun and the moon. However, he soon became strongly associated with the sun god Ra. Ancient Egyptians wore distinct eye makeup in black and green made from kohl and malachite pigments. They also used ochre to stain their lips and cheeks red. Egyptians also used henna to paint their nails and dye their hair. Deep red nails signified higher status. Ancient Egyptian jewelry was most often made of gold and inlaid with stones like lapis lazuli, turquoise, obsidian, and garnet. In ancient Egypt, jewelry was worn for its protective power.